Electric cars appear to be the way of the future, but is owning a Tesla in 2022 the game-changing idea that we've been led to believe? The verdict on whether Tesla is a good car or a potential headache is still out. Welcome to Tech Heaven, and in this video we'll see whether it's worth owning a Tesla or not. Number 11. The gas savings is spent on household utilities. The electric vehicle's allure is to save money on gas. The idea of driving by gas stations and laughing is a pipe dream. The reality is far more depressing. When an EV is plugged in, power must be generated somewhere. In terms of energy, there is no such thing as a free lunch. While solar-powered charging stations do exist, many of them are hardwired into the existing electrical grid. The electricity that Tesla uses to power up is dependent on the existing power infrastructure. Unfortunately, the vast majority of power is still generated using fossil fuels, and the costs are passed on to the homeowner. It's really just exchanging one evil for another. Number 10. The no emission tag. The most compelling argument in Tesla's favor is that it emits no emissions because it runs entirely on electricity, as opposed to a hybrid that switches between electric and gas. Because there's no gas being burned, there is no carbon emission, which means you're doing the environment a huge favor. Another advantage is that because it runs on electricity, which is inexpensive, you save on operating costs, saving both the environment and money, which your children may appreciate. Because of the environmentally friendly label, many celebrities have purchased a Tesla model based on their needs. Number 9. Is it environmentally friendly? Unfortunately, while the most of us believe EVs will save the world, the long-term outlook is bleak and disturbing. Although your car emits no emissions, the production of that electric battery necessitates the use of cobalt and lithium. Mining for these elements disrupts ecosystems, harms local communities, pollutes rivers, and kills indigenous flora and fauna. Furthermore, each lithium-ion battery in an EV is a story about human rights violations and child abuse, as young children are frequently forced into mining due to their small size, which makes them ideal mules in and out of the mines. Is Tesla or any other EV deserving of the eco-friendly label? Number 8. No stopping for gas. Having a low gas tank can be stressful, especially if you're driving down deserted stretches of highway. Gas stations in the middle of nowhere are difficult to find, and they are frequently so eerie that make you feel unsafe and exposed. This is no longer an issue with a Tesla's long range. All you have to pay for is the electricity required to charge the Tesla overnight, and many motels and dealers have their own versions of charging stations to keep your Tesla well fed during long road trips, but not in remote locations. You'll save a lot of money if you don't use gas anymore. Number 7. The whopping price tag. Tesla is not inexpensive. It may save you money on gas for years to come, but it is likely to deplete a typical bank account. Or more accurately, the average bank balance may not be able to afford it in the first place. They are EVs to be sure, but all Tesla models are high-priced luxury vehicles that the average person cannot afford. With Volkswagen and Hyundai launching electric vehicles by the dozens and more brands following suit, the market has now far more affordable options. Teslas are cars for the rich and famous who want to feel pampered in luxurious vehicles while feeling guilt-free because their luxury is all electric. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic, let's take a look at number 6, a long battery range. Most electric cars, especially those that are affordable, have ranges of 80 to 150 miles on a single charge. While this may appear to be a small number, it is adequate for city commutes. Highway commuting may be a challenge for these vehicles, though charging stations are available on highways, mostly at EV-friendly gas stations. The Tesla has one of the longest ranges on a single charge, at 370 miles when traffic and air conditioning are factored in. The BMW i8 has a range of 300 miles as well, but keep in mind that it is more expensive than other EVs. Number 5. Long road trips are still out. Even with a 370-mile range on a single charge, taking a Tesla on a long-distance road trip is not a good idea, especially if you intend to visit the remote outback. Not only can your car run out of charge faster than expected, but charging stations may not be available on every route, especially if this is not a typical city-to-city trip. Also, keep in mind that charging a Tesla without the $200 supercharger will take hours. To say the least, hanging out at the charging station with family in tow will be taxing. For the time being, Tesla is best suited for city commuting. Number 4. High safety ratings. Despite the numerous complaints posted on public forums by Tesla owners, Tesla vehicles are among the safest. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration consistently gives them the highest safety ratings, with the Model X receiving a 5-star rating in 2017. The NHTSA has given the SUV the highest safety rating of any SUV, electric or gas. This means that in the unfortunate event of a vehicular collision or any other type of road accident, this is one car that can drastically reduce the risk of injury. Tesla deserves credit for that. Number 3. Reliability is shot. The issue with Tesla vehicles lies somewhere between Musk's management style and the assembly line. There have been far too many consumer complaints about Tesla, making it an untrustworthy car maker with untrustworthy vehicles. The central touch panel, which houses the majority of the car's function buttons in an E format, has been known to hang in the Model S, leaving the driver completely befuddled. Then there is the 9-hour charging time, which may not be feasible for frequent commuters, especially since a gas stop takes only 9 minutes. Congestion-heavy commutes may also cause the battery to drain faster, leaving drivers stranded. Number 2. A need for speed. Tesla vehicles are lightning fast, like Indiana Jones Speedway fast. These are today's widowmakers in the world of electric vehicles. The thing about high-performance electric vehicles is that they only have one motor for each wheel. This ensures not only a high top speed, but also a quick acceleration time. For example, the Model S has a top speed of 155 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 3.2 seconds. A 3.1 second run was also recorded, indicating that the Model S out-accelerated the Lamborghini Aventador. Tesla cars, when combined with stringent safety standards, could satisfy even the most ardent speed demons. Number 1. Expensive battery replacement. Replacing a car battery is an unavoidable expense in a standard vehicle. If and when a Tesla's battery fails, expect prices to be prohibitively expensive. In fact, Tesla batteries have a maximum capacity lifespan of about 8 years, which means that after that point, your trips will be shorter because the battery can charge to 100%. The options are to ignore the decreased capacity and continue whittling down the battery until it no longer lasts a trip to the market, or to replace it with a new one. While the latter appears to be an overkill, it may be the only option, and at an average cost of $7,000 to replace, it is less expensive to replace the entire vehicle. So, is Tesla worth it? Tesla has had numerous issues ranging from repeated delivery delays to cars assembled by a robot on meth. They are certainly luxurious, but all of this luxury comes at a cost. Although they are zero-emission vehicles, the mining of the elements for the battery causes environmental and human rights violations. The problem with the Tesla is that it could be a hit for you, but it could also be a miss. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. If you own a Tesla, is it worth it? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.